So a reminder, continuing on that G20, we will be broadcasting from the G20 Social Summit tomorrow morning. Should be very interesting as well. And we'll continue coverage throughout the week on that one. Now we move our attention to the Madlanga Commission, and this is where a new witness is expected to appear before the Commission of Inquiry in Pretoria this morning. Last week, witnesses concluded their evidence on the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department. They focused on suspended Deputy Police Chief Julius Mkhwanazi's unlawful authorisation of the fitting of blue lights on vehicles of alleged cartel member Vusimuzi Matlala. The witnesses also detailed how officers allegedly aided criminal elements to infiltrate their units. Let's get the latest and cross over to SABC News reporter Canny Maphanga in Pretoria. Canny?
Indeed. Good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers once again as we wrap up the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department evidence, which pointed to a number of incidents that illustrates the alleged criminality within the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department, which includes allegations of murder, kidnapping, extortion, theft. The question that runs through the minds of South Africans and abroad, those who are watching the Madlanga Commission, is what steps were taken to hold these particular individuals accountable, including that of acting EMPD brigadier, that is Julius Mkhwanazi, who has since been suspended, but this is now recent in 2025, and some of the incidents we are relating to are back in 2022. And the simple answer to this accountability question is that at the time when you had these alleged events taking place that directly implicated Mkhwanazi and his particular unit, and some of those civilians that were allegedly accompanying this unit in these alleged acts of criminality, there was no accountability up until what we're seeing, the statement that came out last week that by the city stating that he had been suspended pending that particular probe. But what we know is that during the time that these events were allegedly taking place, there was a great effort allegedly led by the city manager, or the former city manager, that is Dr. Morgan Mashazi, to protect this particular individual from any form of accountability. And by extension, the particular unit that was under his command and allegedly committed these acts were also shielded from that accountability. But what did take place in return is that we saw the alleged victimization of several of those officials that acted against, or rather pushed for, the suspension and the probes into these various issues that were coming about under the alleged parallel structure of Brigadier Julius Mkhwanazi. That includes Spies, who ended up retiring because he didn't want anything to do with this path of destruction that he describes he was seeing in the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department. We then saw Chief Mapiyeye also face that what he describes as bogus charges of sexual harassment, which he alleges was, I guess, the return to him when he decided to probe Mkhwanazi. We saw Kilebokhile Tsipa, the former EMPD spokesperson, come here last week in emotional testimony and stated before the commission that she was attacked twice, and what she believed was directly linked to how she handled the blue light saga. And then, of course, you have Xolani Ngqiza, who came before the commission and stated that as the former employee relations head, not only was he stripped of his powers, which would not allow him to discipline Mkhwanazi, but we saw that he was later suspended, and then he testifies that he was fired without a hearing. So those are the many casualties that we're hearing from that followed the alleged acts of this particular group, allegedly under the command of Brigadier Julius Mkhwanazi. Now, a new witness will be taking the stand at 9:30 a.m. this morning, introducing a new stream of evidence, and of course, we'll be giving you those visuals live when that witness takes the stand. Over to you in studio.
Right, Canny, thanks very much for that update, and we'll continue, of course, to cross in with you throughout the course of today.